What is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video we are taking on Garp's challenge Heavenly Demon 2 with a double Kozuki Oden team. So as you guys saw there, we do have the full left hand side of sockets maxed, and we are rocking poison sockets, very important. But basically the Blitz battle or the Grand battle against Garp or Sengoku or the Admirals, whoever you guys were versing, basically wrapped up today. I know a lot of people are probably very happy about that or aren't very happy about that, wanted a bit more time. But like those JP players, man, they're crazy. But the main reason for doing that particular piece of content was to get your hands on this WhiteBeard that you see on this particular team here. Now, he's actually really good with Oden and Roger, as he actually gives an attack buff if you have 4 strength units, which is great for Oden. Or he gives 4... if you have 4 Sai units, he gives an orb boost, so that's very good for Roger. So I thought, this content we haven't taken down with Kozuki Oden yet, and WhiteBeard's the perfect unit, as he removes defense up as well, to also proc the Kozuki Oden super typing. So I thought, let's bring him along with the usual suspects that are really good at taking down this content, that is Vivi, Rebecca, Sabo, Koala, and Time Skip Nami. So on Vivi, Rebecca, we are using the Kira support. That's pretty much the only thing to note. But once you get to stage 3, you come up against Monet. Now, Monet is a Sai unit who puts up a perfect hit barrier, and then binds our entire crew for 1 turn or 4 turns, 1 turn per socket. And she gives us the 1 special only debuff. So when we take down Monet, it's pretty simple, as we can just use the switch ability of Sabo Koala to get the color affinity and take her out that way. Make sure you take her out on that 2nd turn, otherwise she does some nasty stuff. On to the next stage against Virgo. Virgo is a Dex unit who puts up 3 turns of defense up and basically does like a 90% HP cut. What we're going to do here is we're going to switch into our Rebecca unit. Very important we're switching into Rebecca, so we have the extra color affinity. And then with the Kira support, we get a 2 times attack boost. And then with their special, we get a 2 times color affinity boost. Finally, we can switch into Sabo, just so we got an extra color to hit Virgo there. But with WhiteBeard being a striker, as well as the bottom 2 units being Cerebral, Sabo, Koala, and Vivi, Rebecca, we just have heaps of damage, and we can take out Virgo easy claps. On to stage 5 now, we come up against Caesar Clown. Caesar Clown is going to special bind our entire crew for 5 turns and give us a full board of block orbs. So with Time Skip Nami's amazing special, we can delay him for 2 turns, and then we can just get rid of all those nasty effects. Time Skip Nami's crewmate ability of removing paralysis is very important for this particular piece of content, as every single turn he's going to special bind us for 1 turn and also paralyze us for 1 turn. But with the switch abilities of Vivi, Rebecca getting back that healing and the chain lock, we can just take him out throughout that 3 turns just using our normal attacks. Make sure you are hitting your perfects with Sabo, Koala, and Vivi, Rebecca. This whole team is max limit broken and pretty much rainbowed. Yeah, this whole team is rainbowed. So it just helps out a lot with pinch healing. So make sure you do have your pinch healing sockets maxed, so that way you're just getting a little bit of extra healing. We are using the Kid Forest ship on this particular team. You could replace that with the Liberal Hind if you need the extra healing, but with Kozuki Oden making 1-0 orbs, I just thought having that extra damage from the Kid ship is going to help us out, and landing on those T&D orbs is going to be a little bit easier as well. On to the next stage now, after we take out Caesar Clown, we come up against the mountain man that is Mr. Pika. Pika puts up 3 turns of defense up, and he's a Dex unit. So this is where that WhiteBeard is really good, as WhiteBeard's going to not only remove that defense up, but he's going to give us 3 turns of an attack buff. So that way we can take out Pika within the 3 turns, but we're really only going to need 2 to take him out. As this content makes it harder for us to land on Sai, Int, and Recovery orbs, Vivi Rebecca's switch ability is just absolutely GOAT for this particular piece of content, as it's going to rotate all of our orbs into matching basically, as WhiteBeard is a striker and the other 2, Sabo, Koala, and Time Skip Nami, are actually Cerebral units. Now, obviously there are going to be times, as you can see here, that we do land on some Sai orbs, but the fact that it doesn't get rid of T&D orbs just helps out Kozuki Oden so much. Make sure you are hitting your perfects with those 2 bottom Cerebral units to get as much pinch healing as possible. Any extra healing is good healing, so make sure you guys are doing that. On to the next stage now, we come up against Trebol and Sugar. They are going to give us a full board of Dex orbs and then make those orbs unmatching. They're also going to paralyze us for 1 turn, which isn't going to matter with the Time Skip Nami crewmate ability. And they slot seal our left side, but with the limit breaks, we can remove that as well. So what we want to do on this particular turn here is we do want to make sure that we can take out Sugar, and then we can take out Trebol on the next turn. So with Kozuki Oden's special ability, we can guarantee us a 2.5 times orb boost for 2 turns, and that way we can also turn red orbs and matching orbs into Wano orbs. So as you guys can see there, even though the Dex orb was unmatching, it was still classified as the character's type orb, so it does turn into a Wano slot. With the amazing orb buff from Kozuki Oden, we can take out Sugar fairly easily with the color affinity buff that we get from Sabo Koala and the chain lock from Vivi Rebecca. Make sure you guys use the friend Oden though, as we do get cooldowns on the next stage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the next stage from Senior Pink. So make sure you guys are using the friend Oden first. That is fairly important. On the second turn now, we can take out Trebol, as if you do keep him alive, he is going to apply a despair to your team. And with this particular team, we have no way of getting around that. So make sure you kill him on that second turn. But with the extra orb boost from Oden, it works out really, really well. Moving into the next stage against Mark Vice, Senior Pink, and Gladius, they are going to put up 5 turns of damage reduction. They are going to lock all your orbs, give you a 1-turn paralysis, and basically just do some nasty things. So what we want to do here is we do want to make sure that we can take out Senior Pink and Gladius. So we're going to use the switchability of Vivi Rebecca for a chain lock, and then use their special for a color affinity buff. That way we just have heaps of damage and we can just destroy Mark Vice as he is a dex unit. And then switching into Koala, we have the color affinity against Senior Pink as well. We also have time skip Nami, who has color affinity too, but just having that extra unit to hit is very, very handy. Make sure you guys don't get Gladius below 70% HP, otherwise he does like a big death hit. And that spot is just roughly around where his ear is, like just past it. So as you can see here, like where I've got my damage sort of set, that is sort of like the perfect spot. But it isn't overly essential. Like, do a little bit of damage to him, but like this team has so much damage that you can just blast through him when you get a chance. When he says, like, I'm going to finish this or I'm going to end this, something like that, that's when we're going to burst him down. So keep switching with your Vivi Rebecca to make sure you guys are getting that healing every single turn, as Gladius is on a 2-turn cooldown. When he says, I'll clean this up, that's what he says, I'll clean this up, that's when we want to kill him, as he is going to do some nasty things. So we can switch into our Vivi and then get the color affinity buff from Sabo Koala, and with that we can just guarantee an insta-kill of Gladius. On to the next stage, we come up against the King of the Colosseum, Mr. Lord Diamante. Diamante is going to special bind our entire crew for 5 turns, and he has its end of turn like damage. So this is where time skip Nami is going to be very, very handy. Make sure you guys are Koala before you kill Diamante as well, as you do want to switch into Sabo on the final stage. We're going to use a Kozuki Oden special here once again to get that 2.5 times orb boost, as well as give us some more Wano orbs. But as you guys can see, with that locking mechanic, we actually managed to hold on to pretty much all of those Wano orbs. And then we can just sort of blast through Diamante without any issues whatsoever. On to the final stage now, we come up against the 2 Doffys, who unfortunately for them are 2 dex units. They put up 2 turns of defense up and then give our entire crew a full board of block orbs. They also wipe buffs moving into the final stage, so that's fairly annoying too. So what we're going to do here is we're going to switch with our Vivi Becca for a chain lock. We can switch with Sabo Koala for a color affinity. Then with Sabo Koala's special, we can get a full board of orbs and a 2.25 times attack boost for our entire crew besides the WhiteBeard unit. We can then use the WhiteBeard to remove that defense up that Doffy applies, and then we can finish it off with our Kozuki Oden special. And with that, we have like a 2.5 times orb boost, we have a 2.25 times attack boost, we have a 1.5 times color affinity, 2.5 times chain lock. Just this team has so much going for it. And with the super typing of Kozuki Oden as well, he actually, the friend one, he actually gives himself a 1000 extra base stat boost as well. So that friend Oden is going to be doing so much damage, so much damage. And the Doffys just really don't even stand a chance, especially because we do have type advantage as well, with a full board of Wano orbs. So let's see how much damage this does. Woo! 24 mil. See you later. And Oden's going to finish it off for 33. So there you guys go. That was Kozuki Oden, the new strength super type, taking on Heavenly Demon 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And if you did, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to stay up to date with more OPTC content I post, hit that big red subscribe button too. But guys, most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. As always, I thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Lates.